What's up, y'all? It's India. Thanks for coming to my channel. Today we will be talking about basically everything dealing with college, my HBCU experience, why I chose PV, and a lot of questions that I'm answering that I've gotten over the course of time about PV, admissions, housing, rooming, curriculum, everything. So stay tuned because I know y'all been waiting for this. Okay, so my HBCU experience. So basically, PV was kind of my first choice. I always knew I wanted to go to a HBCU. The only schools I applied to was PV, U of H, which is the University of Houston, and Howard. And I also looked at Clark Atlanta, but it was too far. And I know Howard is far too from Texas, but I was like dead set I'm going to Howard because, you know, their communication program is like bomb. So yeah. I went to U of H, like I said, University of Houston. I visited there, looked at their school, their dorms, and then I looked at that first. And all of my friends was going there, so I was trying to go there, and it was nice. But then afterwards, I went to PV, and when I tell y'all that PV captivated me and just grabbed me and sucks me in, I did not expect that at all. When I go to school, I'm going to be here for 4 years. I'm living here. I want to be able to feel like I'm at home. And I feel like when I visited PV, it felt like home and I wasn't even a student there. So that's how I got sucked into PV. I came from a predominantly black area, but when I moved to Texas, I moved to a predominantly white area, which really influenced me even more to go to an HBCU because I was just like, I want to learn more about my history. I want to learn more about my roots. I want to be around my people. And my daddy always taught me that no one can educate you better than your own people. So that is why I chose Prairie View. Going to HBCU has been very fulfilling. Like, I just look at my experience and look at my other friends' experiences at PWIs, and I just feel like I'm just so glad at the choice that I made. I feel like if I would have went to a PWI, I would have settled, only because at HBCU, it's really like home. Like, it's really like you're home away from home. I have hella like staff members that I call my uncle, my aunties, my mama. Like, it's like that everyone cares about you. Everyone truly cares about you. Everyone's here for you. Friend wise, it was not hard making friends, especially because like I said, I did the Summer Bridge Panther Pride program. I will say in Panther Pride, I was really closed in to myself because it was a new environment. You know, when you do what you want, when you popping, like I was popping in high school, and then you come to a new environment, which is college, and you're nobody. No one knows you. Nobody cares that you was popping in high school. No one cares who you are. It's just new, and it was like a shocker to me but once the semester actually got started, it was really fun. I bonded with a lot of girls in my building and a couple of girls outside of my class, and definitely my major. A lot of my friends now came from my major. Friends at HBCUs, like I could say everybody knows everybody. That's one thing. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows everybody's business. I could say over the course of time, your friends will change because once you're a freshman, your motives and your like looks, how you're thinking is different from when you were a junior. My friends now I love so much. We were friends when I was a freshman in college, but they were older than me. So all my friends now older than me. They're all like guiding me and giving me the right advice and helping me in my career. And those are the type of friends that you need. Relationship wise in college, I will tell you guys to not rush anything. In high school, I didn't have a boyfriend. I didn't talk to anybody like that because, like I said, I went to a predominantly white school. So there was a lot of black guys that liked white girls or light-skinned girls. Y'all know how social media persuade these dudes' opinions or whatever. But I didn't talk to anybody in high school. I didn't talk to anybody. But when I got to college, that was a different story because, you know, most black dudes at black schools like black girls. So it was different. I got myself into a lot of situationships and situations that now I wouldn't say I regret because it taught me a lot about myself. It taught me a lot of things, and I wouldn't go back. Even though, you know, when you come to college, you're gonna like turn up, you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna be wild because you don't have no supervision. But ultimately, when you look back, like, 2 years ago when I was a freshman, I look back and I'm like, dang, I was crazy. I made dumb decisions, dumb mistakes, but it was all for the betterness of myself, if you get what I'm saying. You know, I'm not gonna put everybody's business out there, but you will find yourself doing things that you thought you wouldn't do because it's just, you're in college. But you know, turn up, have fun, but be safe. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, so my HBCU experience has been great. I love going to HBCU. I don't want to be anywhere else. I love it. If you guys are debating, you know, if you want to go to HBCU or PWI, I highly suggest HBCU because you like, if you see it on Twitter, you see it everywhere. You're not gonna get an experience like this ever in your life. And you know, you go to a PWI to join these Black Student Alliance and the Black Student Union and all this stuff. At our school, it's like, we are one. We are that. We hold each other down. And I could never imagine being at a school like Mizzou with all that's going on. Like, watching videos like that made me cry. Because just knowing that my school does not support me, like, I just couldn't do it. So, that would be my decision right there. But yeah. The Summer Ridge Panther Pride program is something that I did when I was a freshman. And a lot of people come to me on Twitter and Instagram saying that I talked about it, but what is a day in the life of somebody who's going to Panther Pride, what I suggested, and all that. So first of all, I definitely suggest going to Panther Pride. So this is the way it works. You apply, I think you write an essay, and you have to have a letter of recommendations and all that stuff. You apply. It was easy. I got into it. It has a GPA requirement, so just make sure you meet all the requirements. You go into school the second summer session, so it's going to be after the 4th of July. You move into the UC, University College. You move into your room that you'll be in the fall. So once you move in, you don't have to move out. You meet all of the girls in your building, well, the majority of them. You learn about the school before everybody else. You attend a whole bunch of seminars. You take 2 classes for free. 2 classes, 6 hours. You learn your way around the campus because you're walking around all day. You attend seminars. You meet a lot of different people on that campus in the summertime that you might have not met, you know, normally in the fall. I highly recommend it. You're gonna have be prepared to be treated like a baby. This isn't like a program where you get to run like, oh yeah, I'm going to class, I'm in college now. No, you're treated like a baby. You wear a name tag. You do everything together as a group. The whole Panther Pride does everything together. And if y'all are broken up into groups, you're gonna have either 1 or 2 counselors to walk you from place to place and to help you along the way, which is very helpful. Don't try to rush to grow up too fast because in the fall they're gonna dunk you in the water and you're gonna be by yourself, and it's not scary, but it was like, dang, I don't have them in my building no more. I don't have them to help me. I'm on my own, you know. But it was really fun. They do have fun activities for you to do on the weekend. All I suggest is that you guys sign up, you go to class, you get all A's in all your classes. It's not that hard. And mingle, learn the people in your building, learn your counselors because they'll definitely help you around in the fall. I know a lot of my counselors from Panther Pride I'm like cool with. So also I suggest that you not do drugs or sneak into other people's rooms during the program, because if you get kicked out, if you get caught, you get kicked out the program and you have to pay all that money back, which is like $1,000, close to $2,000, because you're taking 2 classes and getting housing and a meal plan for free. So you're gonna have to pay all of that back. After Panther Pride, you go home for about 2 weeks or a week and a half, and you come back to school. You do Panther Camp. You meet the new people in your building. You meet your pals, and your pals are the Panther advisory leaders, and they help you throughout the year. So you want to learn, like, you know those people. You also learn your class shuffle, which is really fun. You learn school history. I don't think you learn school history in Panther Pride, so you learn the school history. And when you do participate with Panther Camp, it's like a sense of pride, you know. You learn a lot of things. It's fun, and it makes you have school spirit, and it makes you love your school and your HBCU, and you learn all the history. So like, go to Panther Camp. You will have to wake up early. Your pals will become knocking at your door at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's gonna be early, but I'm telling you now, so just be prepared. Don't be shocked. Admissions. A lot of people ask me about admissions, and I came in 2013, so I really didn't know. So I did get this pamphlet from the Office of Admissions, I think. And I was just like, you know what, I'm really gonna help these kids out online because they want to know. So admissions, it says you apply on applytexas.org, and there will be a non-refundable $25 application fee. You'll need your high school transcript, the official. It says unconditional admission, which means you have no problems, just automatically admitted. You have to have an SAT score of 820 combined with verbal and math only, okay? Or an ACT of 17, and your GPA has to be a 2.5 on a 4.0 scale. The conditional admission is a SAT score of 710 combined verbal and math only with the ACT score of 15, and the GPA is the same, 2.5 on a 4.0 scale. The estimated costs and fees for coming to PV. Tuition and fees is $4,781. Room and board $2,550. Meal plan is $1,200. No matter what meal plan, they change it. No matter what meal plan you have, you pay the same amount. Then the lower amount of meals a week, the more Panther Bucks you get. Panther Bucks is money that you get to spend elsewhere on campus. So we have Chick-fil-A on campus. We have Panther Grill. They have like chicken wings and po' boys and baked potatoes and stuff like that. Then we have Panther Mart, which is like the little candy store. We got like these fries, cookies, we got hot dogs, nachos in there. What else? Twix, like, you know, all the candies and chips and pop and juice and ice cream. And then we have the new bowling alley, which is called Panther Plaza, and over there their food is so good. We got Philly cheesesteaks, they got more hot wings that's not the Panther Grill hot wings. They got pizza, it's a salads, it's a lot of stuff over there. And also, if you want a campus tour, it says campus tours require a reservation and are available Monday through Fridays and some select Saturdays. Make your reservation, and I will put this information in the description box, so in case you guys want to make a reservation for a campus tour. If you guys do want to preview the campus, I have this, and it tells campus preview days. The next one will be Pantherland Day, which is February 20th, and I will put that down below in the description box as well, so you guys can make sure you see that. And usually this day is from 8 to 1, and the next one is April 23rd, which is Senior Preview Day, and that's for high school and transfer students only. I did want to talk about the new things that PV has coming, or that's going on campus right now. We have the new rec center. It came not even a year ago, but it's really, really nice inside. It's like a big old gym equivalent to like a 24-hour fitness. We have a pool inside of there. We have rock climbing. There's an upstairs running track. There's basketball court in there. We also have the new stadium being built. So Blackshear is tore down, and it looks like a little high school play thing. But now we getting up there with the top dogs, and we getting a big old stadium that's in the works now. And I think it should be open in the fall. So I think it should be finished in the fall. Don't quote me, but I think it should be open in the fall. And we also have a new business building. Yeah, it's just a new building. It's gonna be open this semester. I've seen people in it, so yeah. Roommates. Okay, I know a lot of you guys were wondering, like, how do you choose your roommates? How's that chosen? Yada yada yada. Okay, so the way PV does it is, once you get your housing stuff, I think it's gonna be mailed to you. A lot of things when you come to PV, it has to be mailed when you first come in. Don't know why, but yeah. So it's gonna be mailed to you. You're gonna get like a little housing assignment. It's gonna say, do you prefer side A or B? A is by the door, B is by the window. So just remember that. B, I was on B side as a freshman. B has a little bit less space because of the furnace is in there, but B side is more beneficial because one, you're by the window, two, you're closer to the air. I was controlling the air the whole time. And three, like, everybody don't have to come to your side to go through the room. So people who was on my side was my company, you know. People don't have to cross that side to get to my, you know, room. Okay, yeah, so they're gonna ask you, what's your major? Usually buildings and roommates are by majors. They really pair you with majors. So my freshman year, my roommate was a mass comm major, and it was very helpful because we both did work together, and we had similar classes together if we weren't in the same actual class. And it was really helpful because it was like, oh, what are you learning? What are you learning? We were helping each other, so we were on the same pace at the time. If you don't do Panther Pride, you won't know who your roommate is. I say a week or two before school starts because PV is just slow. So they'll send you in the mail like, this is your roommate, she or he. Here's their name, here's their email address, and here's their number. And that's about it. You don't get to do the whole like, are you messy, are you clean, do you smoke, do you don't? I don't remember doing that. Maybe they might have changed it, I don't know. I don't remember doing that. I just remember them saying, what side do you prefer? And yeah, and what's your major? So rooming with your friends, I would not suggest rooming with your friends, because going over your friend's house every weekend and living with them is two totally different things, y'all. I kid you not, I swear that every group of friends that I know that live together, like knowing each other from high school. This is girls, because you know, dudes they pretty good at this, but girl wise, coming in from high school, moving in with each other in college, none of them are friends anymore. I swear they're not friends anymore. So if you don't want to be friends with your friend a semester or two down the line, then room with your friends. How do you manage work, class, and homework and studying? Okay, well, basically I would say to always have a planner. Always write down what you need to do. Write down, this is due this day, and then write down, I'm gonna do this assignment on this day. Cause you're gonna want to party, you're gonna want to turn up, you're gonna want to go to events or just chill. Sometimes you're gonna be tired. Like, I say just plan everything out so you know what you need to do by a certain time. How hard is it to balance schoolwork and friends? I say that it's not that hard to balance schoolwork and friends, because you came to school for school and your friends should have came to school for school too. So y'all should hold each other accountable. Find some friends that you know that will be like, you know, what you gotta do today? I gotta write this paper, or I gotta do this assignment. Well, we're gonna do this work before we leave, or we're gonna finish half of it and do some when you come back. Like, when you come to college, you don't know what you're gonna do. You might go to a party, turn up, and then come back at 3 o'clock in the morning and still gotta finish your paper. It's gonna happen. So I say just manage your time well and hold your friends accountable for their actions and their work, just how you would want somebody to help you out. So I just want to say thank y'all for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you guys share this video if you have a friend that needs help. If you have any more questions, please let me know. Don't hesitate to ask. I'll respond to everybody. I think that's it. Thanks for listening. Comment if you have any questions. Like, share, subscribe. And I love my HBCU of Prairie View A&M University, PV Nation, PVAMU. Let's get it.